Hey there guys, welcome to the Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled playthrough. I am the Basinger.
And MiscDan.
And we are going to be covering the new Grand Prix that's present within this update. And I'm getting a lot of like Mad Max vibes from this so far, so...
That's exactly the intention. Welcome to the apocalypse, Aaron. I hope you like leather.
Alright, before we start up, let's take a look at the CTR TV to see what's in store for us now.
Live from Activision.
Oh, it's a doozy.
TV with your hosts, Chick and Stew. Guys?
Yeah, they're out racing, remember?
Oh yeah, now they're playable characters.
It seems it's up to
wonder
me
if this wonder how this will affect CTR TV, and this is our answer.
Yep, the narrator's the new narrator, I guess.
Yeah, the announcer's gonna take over for us.
Remnants of a dried up riverbed. Our future is looking grim, folks. And to make matters worse, courtesy of an outlandish amount of nuclear waste, comes a new contender, Mega Mix. I'll crush you all like bugs. Let's hope
that is terrifying nightmare fuel right there.
Safely to the finish
Undoubtedly.
That's all for today, race fans.
Also, that one-liner is a clever callback to the huge adventure. Remember, Cortex's plan was to shrink the planet down to size?
Oh yeah?
So, all the same, that's a rather nice touch, but yeah, that thing is freaky looking.
Oh yeah. Now, I don't think we covered that during the playthrough, but I definitely, seen the horrifying looks of the true final boss for that game, and... oh boy.
What did I tell you?
It's like they somehow inbreaded like every single bad guy into one in order to make this atrocious looking being.
Yeah, if you get the true ending, this is what you see. It will chase you down, and you have to put your running ability to use. And it's a side-scroller, so it's not like you're worrying about this thing coming behind you in the usual chase sequence.
Alright. Now
so they spice things up.
Sorry, continue.
So they really spice things up with the true ending to Huge Adventure.
Alright, well, it's time to show off this track, and once again, I am playing through this blind. I have not really booted this up yet. Uh-oh.
Once more, huh?
So yeah.
Really doing this again, are we?
Oh boy. Oh no. Nintendo servers, what's going on?
You sure you can cut this out?
Alright, I'll do this real quickly.
Jump straight to when we're able to connect.
Alright. Oh, looks like we're in.
Alright, we're good to go.
Alright, sweet! Now, out of curiosity, do you have the characters unlocked? Or the one character unlocked?
Yes, you earn Mega Mix by basically finishing Bronze tier.
Alright, so it's relatively easy to unlock him. Or them.
Yeah. Well, noting this thing is the only new addition to the Grand Prix. Everything else is cosmetic skins for basically the main 8.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of like different like Fury Road skins for like every character. I'm guessing you're gonna showcase that
show them
off
off now before we get into it.
Alright.
Rustland Crash.
Alright. That is a meaty looking cart for sure.
Yeah, this is the Dusty Rider. And next in line is Cortex.
Uh-huh.
Is the skin not popping up?
Yeah, it's not popping up on my end. It looks like a normal Cortex for me.
Yeah, hold on. I'll switch it up.
Ah, there we go.
Yep, that's it.
You managed to get all the costumes as well?
Yeah, all of them, including the one you get in Silver tier.
Ooh. There we got Tiny Tiger, and...
Yeah, just a minute.
Oh, that is
Yep, there's his Rustland outfit.
Nice.
You can tell they're going all out with these guys.
I want that costume now.
Yeah. Then there's Coco.
Coco, of course.
Which you just saw as you enter the room.
Looks like she has some kind of John Dice syndrome going on with her eyes. One of them is a different color.
Yep, one is yellow, the other is light blue.
Hmm.
Pretty freaky to be frank.
Yeah.
Then there's engine.
Engine. Okay. I feel like the car might be a little bit too big to see his entire outfit, but yeah, that's probably what he would look like.
And then there's Dingodell, who undoubtedly has the best one out of all of them.
Whoa.
Just get a load of this.
What is this? He turned into a crocodile.
Talk about fierce. Anyway, yes, that would presumably be his crocodile form.
Hmm.
He is part croc after all.
That is true.
Then there's Polar.
Aw, even in his punk form, he looks cute.
Yeah, he's even rocking that rad mohawk.
Oh yeah. It's like a cute little emo baby.
If we're heading that route, sure. Then there's Purah.
Ooh, Purah looks nothing like Purah.
Yeah, it's a futuristic robot kitty.
Man.
Bizarre.
That reminds me of like all those like robot forms of every fighting game character, like Robot Zangief or Robot Fortune.
And in the silver tier, you'd get Nina's skin right here.
I see. Oh yeah, of course she would get a skin for that. She seems like the type of character that would.
Fit right in.
I'm definitely getting like Professor Genki vibes from her too.
Uh-huh. And then last we have the star of the show, Megamix.
Of course. Oh my goodness, that is terrifying. Oh my.
No
Oh my.
blaming you there.
Oh. Time to get this Megamix
Time to
mania
get this going.
on the road. Fury Road.
Right on. It's also worth noting that Chick and Stu do have new skins as well, but unlike the legendary skins here, they're mainly cosmetic. You unlock them by pretty much winning a certain amount of races, like you would every other.
Oh, okay.
So remember you seeing them all bloodshot eyes in the intro?
Mm-hmm.
Their face painted and all that?
Oh yeah.
That's what you're getting.
I see.
So everyone's Rustland skins you can earn in the pit stop. Nina's you can get in the silver tier. And Mega Mix you earn by finishing bronze.
Alright. Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Not a whole lot to offer, but at the same time, we are at the point where they're basically running out of characters to fill in at this point.
Oh yeah. I'm a little bit worried like what's gonna happen after this. Like if there's gonna be more.
Well, we do know there is going to be another after this.
Ooh.
How
Oh,
does
whoa, what is
going
this?
through space sound? Oh, these are landmines. You don't want to touch those.
Oh.
Because if you get close enough to them, you will be hit with a paint.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like Splatoon.
Alright.
In a
Mostly
sense.
talking about the golden snitch that appeared.
Ah, that's the Golden Wumpa. You remember the ghost hunting stuff from the Spooky Grand Prix?
Yes. And yeah, I'm seeing like some of the item boxes are golden now.
Yep, and if you ever see a golden box, that indicates there's a golden Wumpa hidden inside.
Ooh.
And much like the ghost from Spooky, you have to chase it down, and upon catching up with the golden Wumpa, it gives you like 200 Wumpa coins as a result.
Oh, 200?
Yep,
Wow, that was being ridiculously generous.
yep, that's a pretty good deal right there.
Alright, that definitely makes me want to like continue on further with this Grand Prix. Or at least as much as possible.
Two things you have to keep in mind. One, only one of these golden Wumpas will appear only once on the track. And two, there is a 1 in 6 chance, so they will pop up basically at random.
Oh, okay. So you can't like grind from
that-
them like for just one race. You have to do it like every race, I'm assuming.
Every other race. Like
Okay.
they'll show up after a little while.
Alright. Will they appear in single player? That's what I want to know.
They're in all modes. Local,
Okay.
online.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna
So
make me
this
motivated
is-
to try and unlock everything now. Especially
Yeah,
if it's just
so
that easy
this
to
is-
get more coins.
Yep. If you ever see a golden box, you'll know it's there.
Oh yeah. I like how they also make it a lot more obvious when the golden Wumpa coins are gonna appear as well.
Yep, that's a pretty good telltale sign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm noticing I just collected the golden Wampa, and it doesn't seem like another one spawns.
Nope. Only one will appear per race.
Alright. So it's 200 coins per race, and that means like 1,000 for like 5 races. That's basically enough for a character or costume, I think.
Yeah.
In just 5 races.
Basically so. So, yeah, so after this race, it'll be a while before you see another one.
Alright.
Like I said, these things will pop up at random. But as I've been picking up from people who've been keeping me up to date with this, it'll appear like every 5 to 6 races or so.
Every 5 to 6 races, okay.
So it's not like you're going to be seeing a golden Wumpa almost every single time.
No, that's pretty good motivation to like grind for Wampa coins for sure. It's a shame that it might only be for this like Grand Prix though, because I would have loved something like this for like, I don't know, ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, we are playing on Saturday now, so the fact that we're gonna get more Wampa coins is already absurd, I guess.
Yep, and you've already got a 200 bonus from that picking up that one box.
Mm-hmm.
Incidentally, I just cleared Grand Prix Dominator, winning an online race as Megamix.
Nice.
So they're bringing that back.
What are the Grand Prix requirements nowadays?
Track Adventurer, there's that. There's a Wumpa a day, which you basically just cleared by collecting the golden Wumpa. You will see this every day, keep in mind.
Alright. So it's at least guaranteed for that.
It's basically all the standard stuff you've been seeing. There's stuff like Ring Rally, Relic Races, Time Trial, all the stuff we're used to. With the added bonus of the golden Wumpa, which is this Grand Prix special gimmick.
Alright, here comes round 2.
First shortcut is to your right.
Yeah, I think I saw a shortcut there, but... Okay, yeah, I definitely saw the shortcut for sure.
Yep, you have to build up speed from the turbo pad that basically gives you blue fire and jump to the right side through the tunnel.
Alright. I'll keep that noted. Once we encounter that again.
The second shortcut for this track does require blue fire. You'll notice as you were jumping up that ramp, there were 2 sides you have to go to. In order to get to the...
Yeah, I'm seeing it in the minimap. I think I see it.
Yeah. Around the point where you get around to the end of the ship, you will see you can either jump to the left or the right. If you have blue fire, you have to head to the left if you build up enough speed.
Okay. So those
Speaking of the battleship, have you noticed anything familiar about it? Yeah, remember Crash Twinsanity?
I believe so, yeah.
If you look outside the ship, you'll notice it is basically Engine's battleship.
Ooh.
Direct from that game. This is further evidenced by the fact that you see the walrus who chases you down. Yep, that's Rusty Walrus. You will see his name as you as you're making your way inside.
Ooh.
Like you can see the ship when you're starting to race off.
That seems fine.
And as you're getting close to it, you will notice that Rusty Walrus is painted on the side.
Ooh, okay.
Just as you're about to enter.
Mm.
The only real thing that kills it for this track are the landmines right near the end section, which is basically where you are.
Oh yeah.
I feel it's almost easy to run into them by complete accident or without knowing they're right there.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble trying to like avoid them myself.
But that aside, everything else checks out just fine.
Yeah, very much.
Have you noticed they've been using elements from past tracks and merging them all into this one?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, imagine ruse tubes turned into a dangerous wasteland.
That's this track in a
And
nutshell,
instead
I
of-
feel.
Yeah, and instead of the luscious blue water we're used to, we're
It's...
seeing an industrial war zone almost.
Oh yeah. Like a fallout shelter or yeah. Oh, speaking of nuclear.
Yeah, Cortex's skin basically ties in with that almost. May as well go with a couple more while we're still here.
Alright. Yeah, I'm liking the new track already. We need to figure out how to exactly get to the second shortcut though, because like that's the one thing I've yet to see how to do.
The trick is you have to hold on to the blue fire you get as soon as you come across the first ramp.
Okay.
Like as soon as you see white flames coming out of your cart, you have to hold on to it until you get to that shortcut exactly.
Alright then. Yeah, that's
Because
gonna
otherwise
be,
you're basically out of luck.
man, that's gonna be really difficult then. Like the
Over
first
time,
shortcut is
you'll get
pretty
used
easy,
to
but
it.
the second one is like, oh boy.
Like, see, starting off the race here definitely feels like ruse tubes. I think the tight, sharp turns you have to make are more akin to, say, Engine Labs and Cortex Castle. Feels like a mixture of both.
Okay, I see the shortcut. I think I just need to like keep that blue fire in check somehow.
Yep, you gotta keep that speed intact.
Man, it's gonna be difficult.
At first, it will be.
Alright. Oh god, I'm seeing ink everywhere.
Oh. Touch the landmine and you get sprayed with paint.
Man, I got like splatooned up in my face.
Oh boy. Fun times, huh?
Yep. Ah! Oh god. I almost trapped myself. Probably a bad idea to put a TNT or a Nitro in such a tiny shortcut area.
Yeah. That's a very risky move.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, you do need blue flame for that. I barely
Yeah.
made it with just a regular fire flames.
One other thing to know about this track. Have you noticed the mask you're getting for this track?
The mask. I have not gotten an Aku-Aku or Uka-Uka mask yet, but I'm assuming there's some sort of reference.
Yeah, remember the mask you just saw at the title screen?
I believe so. It definitely looked like a different design.
Yep, that is Apo. It's a brand new mask, but it's actually based on a previous design of Aku-Aku and Uka-Uka. I don't know if you remember Crash of the Titans or Mind Over Mutant.
I don't think we've covered that yet by the time we report this, so... But I do
what
have...
you're seeing is...
Sorry, continue.
What you're seeing is Uka-Uka and Aku-Aku merge as one.
Oh.
That's the idea behind
Oh.
this mask.
Yeah, now I have the mask.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, funny you should mention Crash over Titans, or what was it called, sorry?
Crash of the Titans.
Crash of the Titans, because I just recently bought the 2 games on eBay, so that whenever the chance we get to cover those, we get to do them now. So...
Ah, cool. So you're well prepared then.
Yep. Unfortunately, I'm still trying to get the Spyro Legend trilogy. The
Legend
third
of
game in
Spyro,
particular,
yeah.
for some reason, is really expensive.
Like, how much we talking?
Like, the last price I checked was over, like, 60. Basically a full-price game.
Ah,
So I'm not sure if
where
it's, like,
we're heading now.
understock or rare or something, but it is expensive for sure for some reason. Which worries me a little.
Well, it's been well over 10 years at this point, so I'd imagine they'd be pretty scarce to come across now.
Yeah. Also, the one thing I also find a little bit irritating is the fact that in order to get the best quality footage for The Legend of Spyro, I have to essentially get the game for 3 different systems.
Really?
Yeah, because like, okay, so unless we really want to dedicate ourselves to buying the Legend of Spyro trilogy for PS2, since that's the only system that it's dedicated on. If you want the best quality footage, we're gonna have to get basically the GameCube version / Xbox versions, Xbox 360 / PS3 versions, or the Wii version, because it's so spread out in every single like console for some reason. It's never like concise into one, aside from the PS2, of course.
That sounds pretty inconsistent.
For sure. Which I kind of see, like, if you've seen, like, Ant Dude, there's a reason why I feel he...
Oh, I've seen his work.
There's a reason why, like, he covered the Legend of Spyro games in 3 different systems. It's because, like, to get the best quality footage, that's how you have to do it. It's not going to be in, like, one system, since they're so spread out.
Oh, that's gonna be pretty messy.
Yeah. Unlike the 2 Crush games that we're going to cover, which I could easily get for 360. So, yeah, there's that. Of course, before that, we still have to cover Purple and Orange, and I believe another Spyro game after Season of Flame, right?
Yeah, Attack of the Rhinox.
So, yeah, that I'm still trying to find copies of, but otherwise, Crash, we're prepared, in case we want to go back to that one.
Yeah, and even then, there's the original Crash Nitro Kart and Tag Team Racing to cover as well.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that those exist too, since honestly, like, I feel like Nitro-Fueled is the best of all the games bundled into one.
Yep, we have all the tracks from Nitro Kart, all the karts and characters from Tag Team Racing, so, you know, that kind of balances everything out.
For sure. You gotta keep that blue flame in check somehow. Jeez.
Practice makes perfect, man.
Alright. I'm
Can
starting
be
to
done.
get the hang of it at least, so... Let's hope that this next time I'm gonna try and cover that shortcut.
The trick is, yeah. The trick is to just keep playing this track enough times till you're familiar with all the twists and turns that come from it.
Yeah, for sure. Although that advice can be applied to any track, since if you check out back in the Circus Grand Prix, you can definitely see that I've been practicing a lot on that track particularly.
Yeah, it's basically just a big circle.
Yeah. Alright. I got blue fire.
All right.
And
Left.
there we... I lost it like literally as the jump. Oh, come on, game.
Then you have to do a trick jump.
Oh, that gives you wow, that is some strict timing there. Oh man, I literally got it, like, I got the jump and then the blue fire disappeared as soon as I jumped.
Ah, that is unfortunate.
Oh man. I was so close, alright. I got one more shot at this at least.
Alright, by all means.
Oh no, TNT. Alright, here we go. Oh no. Oh, okay, well, dream's over.
Ah, there's that too.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out for the fans as well.
Yeah.
Thankfully, they're not that big of an issue, but
Yeah, I've been
run into them at
managed
the
to
wrong
avoid them
time
for the
and you're
most part.
screwed.
It's just that one moment that it finally hit me.
Yeah, they seem to be gradually moving up and down as well.
Ow. You asshole.
Ah.
Alright. That was a close game.
Big emphasis on close. You almost made it that time.
For sure. Like, I think that second jump has got to be like the closest I've ever gotten to that shortcut. And the game just taking it away from me.
Keep in mind, by the way, I never use the shield whenever I get a hold of it. I just hold on to it and just hope I run into somebody.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a pretty good defense game.
Definitely. That's always the best strategy for any time you're in first place. Especially if you manage to get like 10 Wappa fruits where like the blue shield is just there forever until you get hit.
Why not? We'll wrap it up with the 2 tracks that you gotta race a couple laps on.
Alright.
Not gonna go through every single lap exactly, but
yeah, just the start of getting the Grand Prix requirements.
Yeah, may as well help you out there.
Yeah.
I'm basically giving you a head start.
Okay.
Because I know you're going to be covering this stuff on your own time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we're going all the way to February 16th.
February 16th. Mark that date, ladies and gentlemen. Thank goodness, now that we're finally caught up with the series on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, because I think like last time, like when we were covering the circus, Spyro's the part for Spyro wasn't even out yet, so I had to like really like edit a lot in order to catch up.
Now you're basically all caught up.
Pretty much, yeah. For Crash at least. Of course, we're talking about like the Spyro and Crash series from other games, and well.
Yeah, there's still a lot to cover.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still determined.
That's always good to hear.
Oh no, I forgot about that jump. Alright, there we go.
Alright, see, that time you've got Uka-Uka as your mask. Because here's the thing, when you're playing Mega Mix Mania, that Apo mask will appear for basically everyone. So think of it like Spyro Circuit, where Sparks was a mask you get when you're playing it as every single character.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Of course, outside the track, Sparks would appear for Spyro, Hunter, and Nasty North.
Wait, why Nasty North?
This new...
I guess he's a
this new
Spyro
mask,
character, but it's a little bit weird that Sparks is helping him, of all people.
Honestly, yes, in hindsight. Anywho, this new mask, Apo, will appear for anyone and everyone with a Rustland skin, and this includes Megamix.
Okay.
Outside the track, Megamix just gets Uka-Uka.
Alright.
Which I have to say is a really nice touch, having a special mask applied to what's basically a cosmetic costume of all things.
It shows that extra
That really-
attention to detail that it's just really cool to see.
Yeah, it's like all the skins this time are all tying in with the major theme, but when you really look at the detail behind them and little touches like this, really makes them a little more unique than your standard legendary outfit. Especially when you see them on a podium and they're all striking a pose with fire exploding behind them. Anyway, as for the season after this, which I said earlier indicates we might be heading to space, there were some leaks and data mines that hint towards this.
Oh.
A couple of them being some stickers that were basically unveiled. Some of them indicate a space hamburger, pizza, a space chicken, and the most notably out of all of them, Emperor Velo from Crash Nitro Kart.
Ooh.
If that's anything to go by, then this indicates Velo himself will be next in line this February.
Nice. That's gonna be something to look forward to then.
As far as I'm concerned, he's the only one to come out of this season. Which makes sense. We're reaching the end point of the game's life cycle.
Oh yeah. Like, you notice how like there's only one new character introduced in this Grand Prix in particular.
Uh-huh. They've basically been spoiling us rotten these last couple months.
Yeah.
What more could they possibly give us, you know?
Yeah, it kind of feels like the Smash Bros. Fighter Pass 1 effect, where like they started off really strong and then ended kind of...
Yeah, I get that.
Alright, so Coco Park, next racetrack that's required for the Grand Prix.
Yeah, the track adventurer mission.
I remember there's like...
And since this is...
Sorry.
This is gonna be the last... Since this will be the last one before we wrap this up, we're going all out with 7 laps on this course.
Oh, damn. Alright then.
Yeah, let's light this candle.
Alright. And watch you lap me like 3 times over.
In a cutesy girly wonderland.
This is like
Real
a My
men
Little
play
Pony
Coco
met
Park, just
Fallout.
saying. Real men play Coco Park.
Coco Park, Coco only, no items.
If only it were possible.
Oh yeah. I don't think even Mario Kart has the option to like disable items. Can they?
Not that I'm aware of. I feel like they should at least.
Yeah. But then again, like Mario Party is always like... Sorry, not Mario Party. Mario Kart has always been kind of like a casual racing game, so...
Yeah, it's got its following. The only thing... One thing I will give Mario Kart credit for, the online system there isn't as bare bones as what we're getting here. Because all we're getting from this is single races, battle mode, matchmaking, and that's virtually it.
And Mario Kart, to my knowledge, has all of that, including tournament mode, and several other battle modes I don't exactly remember, but they have them as well.
Yeah, we need to have something like that. Custom cup races and all that.
Yeah. I think the fact that they included the Ring Rally mode is a step in the right
Ring
direction
Rally.
in terms of new content.
Yeah, they knew what they were going with that.
Yeah. I wonder
And
know
that
if
was a
like
great
it's
new
possible
addition all in
to
all.
like implement that, but in a multiplayer setting though.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible, considering it's a single player mode anyhow.
Yeah.
I hear they're considering adding developer times at some point.
Developer tie-ins?
Yeah, for time trials.
Oh. That'll be fun. Just
Yeah,
to like see how well you can fare against the developers of the game themselves. Oh wow, that was by accident.
Yeah, of course that's not in this Grand Prix, but it was data mined at one point that we could see developer times. At least they're considering it anyway.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Really curious as to how they're gonna go all out with that.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't mention for the last data mine is that there was a codename driver called Who Am I? People have been speculating whatever that is.
I feel like
This time they're doing the same thing again, only this time it's driver Who Could I Be? So they're well aware of the fact that we're basically
trying to data mine the
leaking their
game
stuff
and
far too
take
early.
take a sneak peek as to what's coming up next.
Yeah, they're well aware of us catching up to what they've been doing.
Yeah.
And I guess they're doing this intentionally as a means of trolling. Because there is another driver with codename that's attached to this season called Joe.
Joe?
We have no idea who that is. And we know there's already Komodo Joe in the game, so that possibly cannot be him. So in a sense, they are trying to catch us off course. They are getting us to lower our guard. But we're well aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
We know what's happening behind the scenes.
Yeah. I like it when like the developers try to play coy with the consumers as well.
Only in this case, it's them catching on to the fact that we're leaking stuff.
Yeah. Like you don't see Nintendo do that at all. Every time they like somehow like get leaked, they either remove the content or just like hide it under the rug.
Yeah, they are extremely protective of their stuff at all times.
Yeah.
Here, in a
Anyways.
sense, they're embracing our leaking stuff. And
Yeah,
they're just having fun with it.
for sure. Well, that was the Mega Mix Grand Prix.
Yep, that's all Rustland's got to show us.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm really curious as to what's to come next after this.
For sure.
And if what we've been hearing is true, then next month we are essentially going into space with Emperor Velo at long last.
So that should be fun to spectate.
May as well check out the pit stop and see what you can pick up before
alright.
we wrap this up.
Okay. A new car.
The shoe.
And new skins for either Engine or Zem, but I specifically kind of want Tiny Tiger's outfit.
Yeah, not blaming you there.
What is this? The Winter Festival Bundle. There's... Oh wow, that's just all in one package?
Yeah, if you're missing anything from the last Grand Prix, here is essentially a chance to pick up whatever you're missing.
Nice. It's expensive.
It all
but
depends
for sure,
on-
but it looks like it's a good way to
Yeah.
like just catch up on what
Yeah,
you're
it really
missing.
depends on how far you're getting. It depends on how far you were in the last season.
Yeah, funny thing we should mention about this is that you know Lexi, right? One of our collaborators. For,
Yeah, I'm well
yeah, she
aware.
was very interested in trying to out Crash Team Racing alongside with us. But the one thing
Good
that
tell.
she's kind of like making her avoid playing the game is the fact that there's so many unlockables. So to the point where like it's very hard to like try to unlock everything, especially if you're a newcomer to the series or the game. So you got any tips for that?
It's all a time sink, but eventually you will get everything.
Alright.
Why not? I'd say grab Rustland Engine. It's tying in with the theme anyhow.
Alright. Gotta start somewhere for the Grand Prix, I guess. Oh, now I want Coco, damn it!
Ah.
Now you show up!
Short.
Now you show up, and the timing isn't... Oh well, it's only gonna be like 104 more Wampa coins anyways. I could probably get it off recording.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Alright, until then, this is the Basinger.
And Miss Dan.
We're signing out. Thanks for watching.
Catch you then.